Your scalp is itchy after a hair transplant and you're wondering, I've done the right thing. I followed all my post-op instructions. Then why is my scalp itchy? Now, if you're the person coming across this video for the first time, you just had a hair transplant and now you notice your hair is itchy, I need you to stop right here and watch this video to the end. And if you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Chafo. I'm a hair transplant surgeon and hair loss coach, and I've helped thousands of my clients regain confidence through hair regrowth and hair transplant. Now, I've had a client. He had his hair transplant a couple of months ago, comes back after 2 months for follow-up visit. So he said his scalp has been itchy, and I asked him a couple of questions. If the itching goes away after he washes his hair and his scalp, does it come with pain? Does it come with tenderness? Does it come with burning sensation? And after I asked him all these questions, and I had to take a look at his scalp, and I was concerned with what I was looking at, and that was an emergency for me. If you're dealing with hair loss and you're thinking about what to do, the first thing you need to do is to make an appointment. We offer free virtual appointments. Someone from my team will get in touch with you, talk to you, find out what you need and how we can help you. So my goal today is to let you know a couple of things that could be the reason why your scalp has been itchy, especially after hair transplant. So number one, it can just be a normal healing process after your hair transplant, that itching here and there. Scalp is itchy, but there's no pain, there's no tenderness, tightness of your scalp. So if this is you, you're itching, you've tried taking antihistamine and it goes away, and you're not itching constantly. So that might just be part of the healing process. But I need you to also let your hair transplant surgeon know, send them an email, call, and let them know, hey, you're itching and you've taken antihistamine, and if you still itchy, you still have to let them know so that they can help you through the next step. Then number two, the reason why you might have your scalp might be itchy, you still have some scab tissue and it's dry. This especially happens the first couple of weeks after your hair transplant. So that's very important why you need to follow your post-op instructions so those scab tissues will fall off. So what I need you to do to get those scab tissue off is to spray. After spraying, keep the area moist and also remember to scrub, okay? So scrubbing is very important for you to get those scabbing off. We avoid the dryness and the itching that comes with the dryness. And number three is you might have something called seborrheic dermatitis. What is it? You just have excessive oil production leading to yeast overgrowth on your scalp, leading to inflammation. And now there's a flare-up after your hair transplant. So why is this important? If you have a history of seborrheic dermatitis, it's very important that it's controlled before your hair transplant, because why? It can be triggered after your hair transplant and that can cause itching. So if this is you, I recommend you talk to your hair transplant surgeon and make sure you also let them know before your hair transplant procedure and after your hair transplant procedure, especially if you start itching. Now let's say that you can't reach your hair transplant surgeon and you say, hey, Dr. Chafo, just give me just one recommendation. What do I need to do? You need to get this shampoo and use this 3 times a week till the itching goes away. And if you're still itching after that, you need a proper scalp and hair evaluation because there might be something else. And that leads me to my next point. Why is my scalp itching? You might have something called inflammatory alopecia, scarring alopecia. Sometimes you might have a normal scalp, and after a hair transplant, that will trigger an inflammatory process, causing you to have inflammatory alopecia. You might just have early onset inflammation. I know you've had the proper hair and scalp evaluation. You were told everything was good. Yes, everything was good. But hair transplant can trigger an inflammatory response. And if that is you, you are itching, your scalp is tender, painful. No matter you've washed your scalp so many times, but it's still painful, it's tender, you need to see someone ASAP. You know why this is dangerous? Because if this is a new onset inflammatory alopecia, you are going to have progressive hair loss no matter what you do. And the danger there too is the transplanted area might also be affected. So you might need to get on some antibiotics that can control the inflammation, some special hair shampoo like a steroid shampoo that's going to help to control the inflammation. Just like my client in this case, we had to place him on some antibiotics and some steroid hair shampoo, and that really helped his symptoms. So if this is you, you have to alert your hair transplant surgeon, or you go to a dermatologist close to you and talk to them about your symptoms, and they can help you from there. So, in summary of what I've said, things that could cause you to have itchy scalp after a hair transplant procedure. One is it might just be a normal healing process going on. Two, it might be the scalp tissue and dryness. And I've already told you on what to do about the scalp tissue and dryness, what to do. Number three, it can be overgrowth of yeast causing inflammation. Sometimes most people have something called seborrheic dermatitis. So if this is what you have, expect to have some itching, especially if it's not controlled. And finally, if you have some form of inflammatory alopecia going on, that might just be a new onset inflammation going on. And now we've made it so easy for you to make an appointment. We offer free virtual hair consultation 7 days a week. Because a lot of people say, I'm so busy on the weekday. Forget weekdays. Make an appointment on the weekend. Someone from my team will get in touch with you. So make that appointment. Or you have a loved one that you've been looking at their hair and you say, I think they're dealing with hair loss. Send them this video so that they can know what to expect after a hair transplant procedure. And now, if you've loved this video, I'm sure you're going to love every of my video on YouTube. YouTube name is Dr. Echefu, where I teach you simple tips and tricks when it comes to hair regrowth and hair transplant. Until next time, bye-bye.